A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got his man. That's Slayton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Throwing, dart, rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's done it again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Let's go.
Dart gonna throw it again. That one intercepted. Picked off by Max Milton. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now a second down throw for Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. Look at the big man go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown. Arizona. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Down the right sideline. He's on his way. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play out of the G-Men. 67 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup in 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here to Connor. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go right back to Connor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike. On this side of the field, 4th down, there's nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but, man, that was a big gamble. But in this case, it paid off.
He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Cardinals.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it just past their 25.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
70.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. The throw is Dart. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Dart. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go, and here's Dart. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. And he'll take it on in. Marcus Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. They're
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my
On just a brilliant and starry night here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open, and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in the Phoenix suburb of Glendale. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything anything to bring the crowd into it, and that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 8-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. First carry for James Conner. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, 35 yards. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
I see through your act and I still...
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Ravens nothing.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Baron Browning. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now Jackson back into his end zone. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Jackson now. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift-wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Connor. And he stopped immediately there. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Play fake. Murray. And he's got it. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll run for it with Connor. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Ryland on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Ravens nothing. To kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. Because sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 49 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Murray looking to change the play here.
At the 42-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now they'll change things up.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. And to the left side here, Wilson. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, they're 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride, 31 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
it's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this. Lead in the final seconds of the first half. On his loop for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
off. Ain't want my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. On play action, it's Murray. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Come on.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Murray from midfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good.
Murray changing the play. On 1st and 10 is counted. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now it's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught, it's Wilson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And now they'll shift things around.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Murray going to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 18-yard line.
Now Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. First carry now for Justice Hill. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And that was a little tough to watch. You kept thinking he might be able to get away, then you watched him just keep going further and further backward.
Just fall down. Just fall down at some point instead of getting driven back into your own end zone. That play's definitely not salvageable. You end up costing your team points.
George. 13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pass complete there to Harrison. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Buzz. Ready.
Again, they stop him behind the line. That is read well for a 2nd straight play defensively. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. And his kick is indeed good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward. Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
22. To kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Cardinals 32, Ravens 22. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The pitch goes to Connor. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Murray to throw. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the